Hold on, my friends. Give me 1 second. I appreciate y'all. All right. Good morning, my friends. Appreciate the patience with me. Good morning, my friends. Appreciate the patience. All right, we're back. Oh, good morning, my friends. I hope everybody is doing well. Give me 1 second. I'm just a little behind here. I got to get set up. Let's see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get the chat loaded. All righty. Oh, what's good, my friends? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry for the delay. Something was wrong on my last stream. I started it, but it was buffering already. I had to restart my computer. All right, this seems to be looking good. All right, we're back, dude. Good morning, my friends. What is good? We got Chris in the chat, Toasted in the chat, Broccoli, RS, K and Q. What is good? Margot, what's good? Peter, what's good? Foff, what's good? TYP, Alex, Dougie Fizzle, Praga, what's good? JTP, Alex, Mental Wolf, Ray, It's Code Nerd, Brandon. Good morning, my friends. Yeah, you guys suck at football. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but I literally cannot do a giveaway today because you guys continuously are picking the wrong names. Like, so today, dude, I think I have to give you a lock today. I think I'm gonna give you a lock today. Why is my keyboard not working? All right, here we go. Dude, like I almost have no choice. I might have to give you guys Argentina today. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna triple or nothing because, dude, you guys are bad, bro. You guys are not good at it. But I might have to give you a lock. I don't think I can give you Argentina. That's too easy. That's way too easy. But maybe I can give you Colombia, and I'll take Switzerland. That is not a lock? How is Argentina not a lock? In terms of betting odds, that's as close as you're going to get to a lock, my friends. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Chat. Hey. You win 2 days. Let us win once. Guys, you've been making these decisions, man. I wish I could help. I love doing giveaways. I wish I could have taken these the other way, but, you know, you keep picking the wrong names. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh, good morning, my friends. RS, my dog. I appreciate you, man. Good morning, everybody. Guys, I know that some of you were outliers, but it was the overwhelming majority that voted on not just USA, but Mexico. It was like 70-30. The chat was very confident. And again, I appreciate that, guys, because I've taken the other side of these bets. I bet $1,000 on Belgium. I bet $1,000 on England. It's been great. It's been free money for me. So I appreciate y'all. Oh, good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. I'm excited. I think we should have a good day and a good little opportunity here. The markets have been moving a bit. That being said, I'm trying to keep my expectations in check a little bit, just because I do think that there's a chance that we can get some more sideways action, which would not be the most fun. But here we are, my friends. It is 8:50 a.m. Eastern, 1:50 p.m. in London town, my friends. So thank you so much for being on the streams. I am excited to see what we can get today. And let's go ahead and get started with Jake's initial thoughts. Let's get into it, yeah? So let me see. Where did I draw those? All right, here we go. Let's get through with Jake's initial thoughts. Kind of restart this here and see, what do we think the market is going to do today? Jake's initial thoughts. Good morning, chat. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Okay, so first instinct on Jake's initial thoughts, guys. We're looking at this hourly chart right here. This is an extended hours hourly. You could also get a relatively similar picture from a 15-minute chart. That doesn't look so good. I'm gonna be honest. All right, so first Jake's initial thoughts is gonna be very simple. I am not bullish. At least as of now. Again, this can change. If the market, here's what I'll say, guys. If the market opens up, and we get a 15-minute candle that looks like that, then my opinion will have changed, okay? I will be bullish. And this could act as like a basing out range that ultimately takes that up to happen. I'm not ruling that out. However, with the information we have in front of us, I'm just not bullish. Yeah, we're breaking underneath this inside bars low. Maybe we could sweep it back to the highs. The path of least resistance is lower. Path of least resistance is lower. So I'm going to start off and stand firm, guys. I am not bullish. We don't really have a lot of levels to work with. So because we have no levels to work with, right? And what I mean by that, chat, is that I love when we open up near a level, right? I love, like ES right now is opening up, or presumably will be opening up near a level, right? So the ES will offer us some sort of insight that we can look at this level and say, hey, I think based on how we reacted to that level, we will go from X to Y, right? Now, when you don't have a level like that in the area, it's really important to let the OP, the opening print, guide you and tell that story, right? So wherever we open up, which we won't know for another 40 minutes or so, but wherever we open up, that will be a line in the sand for me on the NQ, because we have no immediate levels in the area, right? But if we open up and we offer some sort of action off the opening print, first instincts here on Jake's initial thoughts are a move down into this level at 29,422. 29,422. So that's Jake's initial thoughts. So far on the NQ, that's Jake's initial thoughts on the NQ. Oh, good morning, my friends. Chat to the chat. Chat to the chat. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Did you fade the Spain poll? Alex says, no, guys. So that's why yesterday I was like, I don't want to do Spain versus Portugal. I felt like that was I'm trying to effectively make these bets with you all when it's like 50-50. That's Spain. Spain felt like a lock, like I didn't want to bet against Spain. I didn't want you guys to bet against Spain, but everyone wanted everyone wanted USA and everyone wanted Mexico. Or most of you did. So I'll take the other side. Guys, I had somebody ask, they said, or someone commented and they were like, why are we getting penalized for other people's opinions on soccer? I don't really watch soccer, blah, blah. I was like, dude, you are overthinking it. All right, we've got a year of streams, a year of giveaways. Guys, we got to have fun with it. All right, we got to have fun with it. Okay, so this kind of stuff is fun. All right, I'm going to give you a lock today. And if the lock loses, I don't think we can do Argentina versus Egypt. I can't give you Argentina. That's too free money. But I will let you guys choose between Switzerland and Colombia. So whoever you want in Switzerland versus Colombia, I will take the other side of that bet. You should get giveaways back tomorrow. One would hope. We'll triple or nothing this shit, all right? If you don't, I mean, you're really screwed. You're really screwed, but we'll see. So good morning, chat. Good morning. We'll put that poll in there. Actually, let's get started with that now. Triple or nothing. You guys are degenerates, man. Triple or nothing. Switzerland. Colombia. So you guys get to choose. It's fully up to you. I have no horse in this race. Colombia's favored, so you'd think that you guys would want to go with the favored one. But I'll let you guys pick. We'll leave that poll open for the rest of the day. Good morning, chat. Good morning. You guys got to triple down, man. Truthfully, if I was you guys, I mean, there's not much of a choice. Either you have no giveaways for the rest of the week, or you win this bet today and then they come back, right? Like you kind of have to swing this shot. You're in too deep. You're 0 for 2 already. So all right, good morning, chat. I'm sorry. I am going to be having fun with you guys all day. It's all just good fun, guys. We're streaming. The way I look at it, my friends, Project 365 is a year-long thing, all right? We need to spice it up. We got to have some fun. We got to have some competitions amongst ourselves. We got to enjoy it. If we're just robots all year long, it's going to be boring quickly. So we're having some fun. We're letting the market kind of guide our hands. So good morning, chat. Just as a reminder, I just went through the NQ chart, and this is my Jake's initial thoughts, right? I'm going to start off by saying and clarifying, with this 15-minute chart that we have, I'm not opening the day bullishly. I'm not coming into this day with a bullish mindset. I'm not coming into this day with the thought process of, oh, let me just find a long, it will eventually work. I don't think that's the case. That can change if we just open up and get a really strong ripstick candle, something that changes the complexion of how this chart looks. But at the moment, I'm not going for it, right? And that's in the NQ. And now, guys, if you have been following along with the streams for an extended period of time, every day I start off in the same way, right? We start off by covering the NQ, and then we move to the ES. And lately, the ES and the NQ have actually been differing a lot. I've been trading the ES a lot lately. And you might be asking why, Jake? Why are you doing that? What's the point? I'm just listening to what the market tells me, and the ES has been stronger lately. Like if you look at the QQQ daily chart, it's kind of been funky and a little bit weaker, as opposed to the SPY daily chart is at all-time highs. So anyone who's asked me, hey, Jake, why have you been trading the ES lately more than the NQ? It's stronger. It's stronger, right? It's just been offering more relative strength. And when the market is close to all-time highs, I prefer to trade the asset that looks the strongest, right? A really simple way that you can kind of take a look at the NQ and the ES and be like, oh, this is strong, this is strong, this is strong, blah, 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 right? Or this is strong, this is weak, is just the percentage up or down. Like the NQ right now, guys, is down 1% from yesterday. The ES is down 0.15%. Effectively, I don't care about the actual number themselves. What I care about is that the ES is not really down very much. It's just kind of consolidating and going sideways. The NQ is actually substantially weaker. Right? Take a look at where the NQ is relative to yesterday's low. We are consolidating and bear flagging underneath that low. As opposed to the ES, kind of just looks like we're setting a higher low here, right? So those are two dramatically different charts that would lead you to dramatically different trades, right? Now, I'm not saying that one is better than the other, and I'm not saying that I am going to for sure pick one versus the other. I don't know. I think that this information will help us make that decision. If the market opens up and ES is strong, I'm going to lead towards trading the ES long. If the market opens up and the NQ dies to the downside, I'm probably going to lean towards NQ shorts, right? I just think that's what the point I'm trying to convey here, and it's a really important one. Otherwise, I wouldn't spend 10 minutes trying to emphasize it, is that I'm using the ES and NQ's divergence or lack of similarities right now as a piece of information in the overall solving of this puzzle, right? So I think it's really important. That's the way I start every day, guys. That is truly the way that I start every single day, is I go through, and you guys see it. You see it, right? This is always how we do Jake's initial thoughts, right? So for me, I'm going to lean towards the ES, or the NQ is a weak one for us. The ES is potentially a bit stronger, and we'll see how they open up. Do we get an opening trend candle in one direction or the other that kind of guides us towards trading that one more, right? So, all right, let me see. Let's get this. So just a little bit of analysis there, my friends. I promise, like I said, guys, you know me. These Jake's initial thoughts portions of the stream are some of my favorite portions of all that we do, because you really get a deep insight into my thought process, right? So that's what I'm thinking so far on the day on the NQ and ES. Chat, good morning, my friends. Do me a favor when you have a second. Throw a vote in the poll here. Guys, we are doing triple or nothing on these bets. And to be clear, if y'all win today, you don't get triple giveaways yet. You're down 0-2. You got to get to break even first, all right? You got to win this bet. Then the next one, hopefully you can get up to triple give. I'm up 2-0 right now. We're not going, we can't go straight back to triple giveaways. So guys, do me a favor. Who do you think is going to win here? I will trust the majority on your guys' polls, and I will bet the opposite side of it and hopefully give you guys a chance to pick up get back on the giveaway train today. One of the first things I see is Portugal, who has been eliminated. Oh my goodness. Good morning, my friends. Huber Dominguez in the chat. Gator, my brother, what is good? MES Polar Bell, Manuel, 3X Satori, Matthew, Chris, G Tears, C Broister, Jesus, AMG, Alex, what is good? Yo, Ruger, C Broister, Asa. Why can't I scroll up? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Future R9X. Peter, what's good? Praga, Alex, Rumoya, Breck. If we win and we're getting 3 days worth of giveaway. No, guys, you're down 0-2 right now. Guys, the way triple or nothing works is if you win, you just get back to the baseline. You're down 0-2. Right now, you got to win just so you can get giveaways at all. Triple giveaways, we got to start like... Triple giveaways, you guys need something. You need to actually win some bets first. All right? I'm trying to be nice here. Oh, good morning, chat. Good morning, Victoria, Chris, JPT, Malaj. What is good, Ben? What is good, ZP, SSI? Egypt will upset? Nah. We're not betting against. You guys don't want to bet against Argentina, do you? This is too much. I can't take this bet. You know what I mean? That's too free money. I can't give you guys Argentina and I take Egypt. But this feels fair. Colombia has a 42% favorite. You guys, Colombia is a good bet. You guys should be happy with that. I'm not excited to take Sweden or Switzerland, but I'll do it. I'll do it. So, good morning, my friends. Guys, we're just doing this for fun. We have a year of streams to do with Project 365, a year of giveaways. This makes it fun. All right, this makes it fun, and I promise you, it won't impact the number of accounts we've given away overall. So, good morning, my friends. I'm going to be talking shit all day about soccer or football because you guys are 0-2, I'm 2-0, and it just I have no choice. But good morning. I'm super happy to have you all here. So far, guys, we've gone through 2 different charts, and we've had 2 different stories, right? We have 2 different charts and 2 different stories. On the NQ, my instinct is, and not instinct, but my initial thoughts are that this is a chart that leans towards the downside, right? Now, that could resolve itself in a variety of ways. We could spike down here and then get back above the open. It could go a variety of different ways, but I'm not bullish, and the OP will tell the story for me, right? Now, on the flip side, on the ES, I'm not really bearish, right? Now, I could be if the ES wants to really aggressively sell and take out these 15-minute higher lows, maybe even get under this overnight low. Like, I'm down to see the bearish case on ES, but that's not what we have to start. To start here pre-market, this is a chart that looks a little bit more like it would want to drift to the upside, right? So because of that, we have 2 conflicting charts to start the day, right? And I will let their initial reactions kind of show me what they're thinking. That's what I'm thinking so far on the day. So Jake's initial thoughts, NQ, ES. Let's go ahead and get cooking and take a look at the GC as well. The GC is actually up today. So we want to use that as a little piece of information. I don't know that there's a trade in here. I don't know that there's a trade in here yet. Yeah, I just, the GC, it almost looks like the GC has been more fun to trade before the market opens lately. I would prefer, if I was going long on the GC in any of the recent capacities, I would like longs off of, like, down here, like off of the higher lows down here. I don't think that this is a worthwhile chase to go long up here. If we get another hour, and I would literally need a full 60 minutes of consolidation. If we get another hour of consolidation, then maybe I could see us rallying back up to that former high. But this is just too straight up for me. If I got long down here, I could maybe hold this winner up till these highs But the fact that I'm not in this one and it's already ripsticked, you know, a substantial amount of points, that's not for me. It's also probably not a short right now for me. So it seems like a skip. Remember, guys, it's a little bit, I can't emphasize this enough. All right? I can't emphasize this enough. And I apologize to YouTube for the language that I'm about to use. But chat, I need you guys to finish my sentence for me, all right? Finish my sentence for me. Come on now, chat. We know this, right? If it's not an F yes, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no, bro. Dude, it's like that is the mindset that we all need to adopt, not only in trading, but in life. Okay? If it's not a fuck yes, if you are not resoundingly confident that it's a lock, it's a fuck no. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no. Oh, you met a girl and she wants to take your relationship to the next level. Well, is it a fuck yes? Are you like, yeah, buddy, I love this girl, let's go? Or are you like, nah, I mean, she's cool, like, it's fine, I don't. Then it's a fuck no, bro. And it's the same thing with charts. I mean it at the bottom of my heart. I look at this GC and I'm like, I mean, it could do this, it could do that, it could do. Then if it's not a fuck yes, I'll tell you that right out of the gate. If you're having to debate about it a little bit, it's not a fuck yes. And as a really wise woman once said, the wisest of women, the wisest of the wisest, if it's not a fuck yes, guys, it's a fuck no. So I mean, as of right now, I don't see the F yes in gold. That could change. Maybe once the market opens, it presents a little bit clearer of a picture. Maybe it opens up more of a short, right? Where we aim for these lows down here. But right now, that's not what I'm looking at. That's not the chart, and it's not an FES. Again, possibly in 20, 30 minutes, the chart gives us more information, which becomes an FES. But at the current moment, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no, bro. And right now, gold's just not an FES for me. For me, but that's the good part about what we do, guys. I am Jake. I'm an individual. As it says above my head, do not copy me. You will lose. Mathematically, you won't, but you might not be able to. You are you. I am me. Everyone is our own individual, right? So never let me sway you too much, but I can't get behind it yet. My initial thoughts on the day are that NQ is our potential short if it exhibits a lot of weakness. ES is our potential long if it exhibits a lot of strength. Those two could flip each other if they really felt so inclined. Gold, I'm not interested. Oh, look at fucking YM. Whoa, heyo. Tankerton, bro. All right, so the YM is extremely strong. And that makes me bullish on the ES. I think I'm bullish on the ES now because this is giving me the sign that the indices want to continue going higher. I don't know that I want to long the YM itself today just because, much like gold earlier, I would have preferred to be long the YM down here. If I caught that long, I'm cooking and I'm holding and I'm rocking with it. But that's not what I'm seeing right now. So the YM strength is going to be something I'm going to use, but I might not trade the actual YM itself. But this is really good to know. I mean, I'm looking at the ES now as a long, guys. That's what I'm thinking. And we'll see kind of how it sets itself up and what exactly that looks like. Ideally, the safest long on the ES would be back above this 7585 level. right? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know whether we need to pull back first. A variety of things could happen, but the YM strength does lead me to believe that ES will play catch up on it today. RTY looks pretty strong as well. I like the RTY. This feels like a fair attack spot. Oh man, that's a lot of consolidation on the daily chart. All right, RTY is a heavy watch for me today. You'd basically be betting that today is the day it gets its breakout. But I'll tell you what, this daily chart looks like it might be today. We have a small inside bar. Breaking that could give us some extended edge. We tested the breakout area in pre-market and are getting a rightful pullback from it. Yeah, guys, keep an eye on the RTY today above 3039. I'm a big fan. All right? I'm a big fan. Above 3039. So let's get that on Jake's initial thoughts. So guys, let's go through and real quick before we do our pre-market routine of playing our favorite song, right? Let's go through here and just recap what we're looking at in the indices, right? So Jake's initial thoughts, the NQ, I'm not bullish, but I'm choosing my wording very specifically, right? I'm not bullish on this chart as of right now. Again, that could change with a big opening green bar. But I'm not bullish on this chart as of right now. That being said, just because I'm not bullish does not mean I'm shorting it to the death, blah, 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 right? I'm not bullish, but I'm going to let the OP kind of tell the story. That being said, the other three indices, the ES, the RTY, the YM, I do more lean up than down in those names, right? The YM is extremely strong. The RTY looks like it wants a multi-day breakout over this 3039 level, right? The ES, if it can hold back above this level, looks like it. So I'm leaning towards the upside today. If the market really wants to tank, the NQ is a vehicle that I would potentially look at for shorts. But my initial instinct, guys, is these are my initial thoughts. Not bearish on the ES, bullish on the YM and RTY, and NQ. I feel like I'll probably just stay away to start the day. So good morning, chat, guys. And for those of you that are new here, we do one thing every single day before the market opens. It's actually a very important part of our collective streaming process. We like to listen to one song, right? And that song is Best Day Ever by Mac Miller. We just put it on in the background as we go through some charts. But the reason we listen to this song is multifaceted, right? First, I hear the title of the song, Best Day Ever, and it reminds me that I am in the pursuit of greatness and I want to have my best day ever, right? So if I want to have my best day ever, I need to lock in and focus. But the other reason we listen to this song is because it is important for us to see this little kid and how happy he is. Because I promise you guys, he's the happiest person that you or I or anyone has ever seen. And he's not worried about cars or money or girls or fame or status or trading or nothing. It's just a little kid who's happy, right? And so it acts as a reminder that, guys, no matter what happens today, it's not life or death. Okay, even if you have a bad trading day, even if you do not perform the way that you want to, do not let it kill you. Do not let it ruin your day, ruin your mindset, ruin everything. Don't let it do that. Okay? Remind yourself that trading is a job. It's the best job in the world. I love this job. It saved my life, but it's a job, right? It's a job. So sit back, relax, enjoy the song, and do a little bit of deep breathing at the same time, my friends. The breathing is also very important. Whether you believe in science or not, I promise it's important.
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off. So high, cannot see, 8 off. Now I got these rappers all breaking up a sweat. Cause every time I get up on the mic, I come correct. And I learned it from the best, always dressing something fresh. Looking for a little dime, big button, nice chest. Yes, they heard I used to rock guests, but now I'm rocking clothes that ain't in the stores yet. Travel back in time, I'm in a vortex, trying to make it work out, think I need more reps. Used to take a bus, now the boy board jets, cause kids got me buzzing like a fucking hornet. They say I got next, tell them that I got now. It's all Disney, boy, my family proud.
I think I want to hold along through the open on ES on this 15-minute trigger. And I'm going to do it, I think. Very small risk. And I almost expect to eat a stop. But, man, that would be too nice. Good morning, chat. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I do think I'm going to go into the market with a pre-market long here on the ES. It's a relatively small size, 5 contracts, just a couple $1,000s of risk. And I still might change my mind before the open, but I like that 15-minute, man. The only thing I'm hesitant about is this yellow line happening. Sorry, the music was just as loud competing with me. Oh, good morning, my friends. It is loud here in London. Good morning, my friends. I'm still deciding if I want to hold this one through the open. We shall see. But chat, good morning, guys. As a summary recap, these are my initial thoughts, my friends. All right. On the NQ, I'm not necessarily, not necessarily. I am not bullish. But I'm not outright bearish yet. I want to let the opening print kind of guide and tell that story. ES, we have a level at 75.85. That will be the key level for the day on the ES there, right? So that's what I'm paying attention to in there. In the GC, I do not have a strong opinion. This is not an F yes for me right now. It's a little bit too consolidative. It's a little bit too, it's just too far off these lows here. I would have rather gone long somewhere down here, and the fact that I didn't, it just makes me want to skip it in general. So unless the GC offers some new information, I probably won't be trading it today, right? So we got NQ mixed but leaning bearish, ES mixed but leaning bullish. YM is just a tank. I'm not going to long it because it's too straight up for me, but it's an absolute tank. And I think that we can use this as information to possibly see where the other indices may go next. So I'm using the YM's bullishness, but I'm not necessarily trading the YM. In the RTY, I am very interested in, but I would want it to have some sort of 15-minute trigger. And really, the easiest thing with the RTY is just get above the 3039, right? If we can get above the 3039, the trade becomes a lot more straightforward, right? So let's see what we can get today, my friends. We have got about 7 minutes till market open. I did take a little entry here, a rather small one in the ES, and every minute that goes by, I'm debating just exiting it out and waiting for the market open, mainly because I see a world pretty clearly in which we spike down here first and then make the move back over the level. And if that's the case, I don't really want to catch myself in a loss before that happens. But the reason I entered in the first place, we had the 15-minute trigger. And, it's a pretty nice 15-minute trigger, So there is the case to be made to just hold it and give it the risk. I didn't get filled over that high. I got filled a bit late here. But there's a case to be made to just give it the 15-minute and let that work. I've got about 6 minutes to decide here. And we'll see. I'm leaning towards just closing it out just because I think the problem is the NQ. Yeah. I still lean towards the ES drifting to the upside. Not even drifting. I lean towards it moving to the upside. But in the event we get this spike down, I don't want to eat a stop for effectively no reason. This is the decisions we make. This is the decisions we make. I'm going to close it out. I'll come back to it once the market opens. So I'll reset. Maybe that was a mistake, but we'll see. I'll just go into the market flat rather than open. But we shall see. Let me get this moving back. Guys, I've seen someone ask about SpaceX like 10 times today. I love you, chat. You don't need to fire the same question 10 times. I have no thoughts about SpaceX being added to the NQ. I don't know what that would do to... I have zero thoughts on it. If I had thoughts on it, I probably would have included them already. I genuinely have no clue what SpaceX being added to the NQ will do to it, nor do I really care. I don't care. Anybody, that's the thing, guys. If you have a philosophical question, it's the same thing. Nobody knows shit about, we don't know why things are going to happen. Like, you could be like, oh, is the Nasdaq down today because SpaceX is added? Who would possibly know the answer to that question? No, like, I'm truly asking. If somebody were to come to you and be like, hey, the Nasdaq is selling off 1% today, is it because SpaceX was added? I am genuinely wondering who in the universe would be able to answer that accurately, right? Like, is it the hedge funds? Is it like the almighty, all-knowing, omniscient power in BlackRock? Is it market makers? Like, who is the one that says, yes, the Nasdaq is selling off because of SpaceX? Who actually says yes? I don't think anybody. So if you have questions like philosophical, again, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's the same thing when people are like, oh, the war news is pricing in. I'm like, who says that's true? Who's verifying that stuff? I've got no clue. I don't think anyone's verifying it. I think it's just people are trying to tie reasons to stuff when in reality we shouldn't be tying reasons to stuff. The NQ is moving down today. That's really all we need to know. I have no clue whether it's because of SpaceX, whether it's because of NVIDIA. For every NVIDIA that's weak, there's a Meta that's strong, right? So my big, like, look at this. This Meta looks super strong, super bullish. I would not think the Nasdaq is down 350 points because if I looked at Meta, but if you look at, see what I'm saying here, guys? No one fucking knows. And anyone who tries to claim that they know is probably lying to you, all right? I'm just saying. No one knows. We don't know shit about fuck. We don't know shit. We don't know shit. We don't know shit. And again, I'm sorry. I hope that didn't come across as rude to one person. That was not my goal. My goal was to put across a broader point to all of us as a collective unit, where I don't think that we should be trying to assume reasoning for anything. That's my point. Sorry if it sounded like I was speaking to one person. I wasn't. I just at the bottom of my heart, I don't think that we should try and assign reason or rationale to stuff. In the sense of like fundamentals is what I will say. So good morning, my friends. Let's see what we can get. Trade PF. You're going on timeout. Put user in a 5-minute timeout. Because you just asked about 10 times about SpaceX. I spent like 4 minutes explaining to you why I do not give a shit, and then you asked another question about SpaceX. My answer has I don't know how I could possibly be more clear. Shut the fuck up. I don't know how I could have I just spent 5 minutes ranting about how I do not care. I love you guys, man. That was some of the dumbest question asking that I've seen. All right? That was real bad, guys. That was real bad. Trade PF P3F. I would not blame you if you don't want to come back to the streams because I said shut the F up. You should. That was a really dumb question. That was low, really low IQ. We just spent literally 5 minutes talking about how it doesn't matter, and then you asked again. Bro, that was the dumbest. That was the lowest IQ things we've seen in a minute. All right. Good morning, chat. Let's see. Lock in, my friends. ES is pushing. That was so bad, bro. You should be embarrassed, dog. You just spent 5 minutes answering that, and bro did it again. I think I'm going to put myself back in this same ES trade I was in, guys. I was in this one already. If we fail in reverse, I'll take the loss, but I gotta put myself in the door here. This is just, and again, the stop could be underneath this opening low. It could be tighter. I'm just leaving it a little bit wide to start the day because anything can happen. But realistically, we shouldn't get underneath that low. I'm just leaving the hard order a little bit lower right now. All right, I'm going to bring that hard order up. All right, so here's my risk to reward, guys. It's set. Level to level trade is what I'm looking for. Let's see. Good morning, my friends. I hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Thank you so much for tuning into the streams. Right now, I am in a small long on the on the ES. It could be failing this pre-market high. So keeping position size relatively small to start. It is a very early entry as well, but I really liked the 15-minute triggers we are getting. And we'll see. We'll see if it works out. I do think I might bring this down to the 15-minute trigger, which is where I had originally. Yeah, I'm going to give myself This was the original trade I took, was this 15-minute potential higher low, which means the stop would be under that wick. I will go ahead and give myself that room. It's less than 10 points on the ES. But, yeah, let's see. Fading initially and rejecting this level here. So let's see. Got to get back over the opening print ASAP. This looks like it's going to come rip our stop. All right. Taking a little stop there. I tried along, getting back over the level. I do it again. This 5-minute bar is going to close pretty ugly, though. What's the NQ looking like? Sheesh. All right. Well, let's see. This would lean... If this 5-minute bar closes like that, the scope of the market is going to be changed a bit. Guys, as a reminder, throw your vote in the chat. I'm giving you one more chance to triple or nothing and get your giveaways redeemed again. But you got to accurately predict the game here. So Switzerland, Colombia, who you choosing? You get one chance to redeem yourself. We got YM pulling back here. NQ is weak, man. NQ looks like it wants to drift down to this 422 level. ORTY. I think that I would be willing to try it one more time. I am going to try an RTY long. This is a knife catch. I'm expecting to try eat a stop here, but if it works, it's a big R to R potential. So this is a lower probability trade, but I really like the R to R on a daily chart breakout. So we'll see. I am expecting to lose this one. I mean, honestly, I expect to lose every trade I enter, but... But this one, if it works out, has got the most room in a trade that we've seen in a while. My risk is also pretty small, even on 10 contracts. Because if this works out, we're not just going for these former highs. We're going for the break of these highs, bro. Yeah, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no, is still applying to this. The fuck yes is in the R to R, in the potential. Oh my God. I hate you guys so much sometimes. You're never going to be able to just find a chart that's a 100% lock, dude. Like that doesn't exist. Every chart has the potential to fail. Oh my God. I literally hate you guys. So, fuck off. Part of trading is accepting that you're going to lose. Just because I've accepted that I could lose a trade doesn't mean that I'm going away from the fuck yes, fuck no. That is, oh my God. You just have to roll your eyes. Okay, Matt, love you, brother. Sorry, I didn't mean to react strongly to it. Love you. Love you! Come on, RTY, motherfucker! This would be really helpful if we get above that bar's high. Really helpful. But so far, it does not look like it. Yeah. Okay. Come take me out. Couple small losses so far. But now I'm done. Now I can't take anything till back, assuming this stops me out, which it hasn't yet, but it will. Then nothing till back above the open for me, which means my R to R has unfortunately kind of been cucked in this process. All right. I'm out, and I'm down probably around 5,000. Yeah, 5,200. All right. So I'll give myself one more bullet on the day. Well, not on the day, but one more bullet here. And we'll see. Oh, dude, I hate this because, yeah, it's just after 2 losses under the opening print, I really don't want to take another one under the opening print. That being said, I also don't want, I don't think this is a good long by waiting to get back above. Because the R to R has changed. Let's see, my friends. NQ Open is here at 592. It's trying to fight back above it right now. That looks like a fun ES bar. Above its high, I might just need to... I don't know. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to give myself a second. 2 smaller losers to start, but I don't want this to become aimless. Two-minute NQ is going to put in a sell. Man, I think I want to try and find my way in here. I can't tell. Let's wait and see. No rush. Sometimes I... I'm in. These are too many contracts for this size stop. But fortunately, I've got $1 bajillion of drawdown available on this account. I took the long as we're getting back above the opening print. On a 100-point stop, it is literally like 10K of risk, but this is that's a kind of misleading number. Like when I make 10, if this goes up 10, I'm not going to be like, I'll take it. But I wanted to keep my contract size consistent. Dude, my gut tells me stonk. We're going to stonk to the upside. London is active. You guys can hear that? Is the NQ going to reject the opening print here? Oh, some of us are on the other side of trades if I'm seeing you guys say yes, reject, reject. I get it, man. I get it. We're under the opening print, the 2-minute sell right there. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I got this. I'm trying along. If I lose this, I've hit my max loss on the day. I'll still be fine. But this is the most I'd want to lose on a day. I made, I don't know, one of the other days, I think it was Friday, I traded this alpha one and made like 25K or something. So fortunately, I have a positive. I'll be positive through the cycle no matter what. Mm. So the 5 minutes about to trigger. I'm just going to give myself a few extra points here. The 2-minute trigger and an ugly. So we'll see. This is it. Make a break here. That sell is not great. So we'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, I kind of want to... I don't know if this is going to be a mistake or not. I kind of want to add a long on a different account. I need to make 4,500. Not copy trading these. I just have a 150K eval that I'm like, I might as well try and pass that sucker too. We'll see. I do have the 5 fundeds that we passed on Lucid yesterday that I have not touched yet. I activated them. They are activated, but I have not traded them. I guess I should link them right now. All right, NQ. I've tried, man. I gave it my fair shake and shot. This looks like she wants to hold. RTY, straight death. Surprising for me on that one. Yeah, I still think it's gonna come get me, but I can't change the can't change it now. I just gotta let it happen. Gotta follow the original plan, no matter what, which on the entry you took, which for me, the entry I took here was getting back above the open. I got trapped on that little pop above. Hey, don't beat yourself up, is what I'm saying to myself. All right, come get me. Come get me, come get me, come get me. Come get me, come get me, come get me, come get me, come get me. I'm going to go long 1 NQ. This is just such a tight stop on these Lucids. I'll risk a few $100. Nah. All right, guys. I couldn't find my footing today, man. I couldn't find my footing today, and that's all right. I'm just going to take a second. I'll probably be done. I tried a few different entries, man. To be clear, Mr. Trade PF3, I did not ban you. I put you on timeout, and nor did I say that you were stupid for it. I said that you shouldn't ask the same question 10 times, then listen to me answer it, then ask it again. That was stupid. Your opinion on SpaceX wasn't stupid. You asking 7 times after I gave an answer, that was stupid. And unfortunately, that is still stupid, even later on. Let's see. What's good with you and Novs trades? Novs is the GOAT, man. She helped me get some, we had a fun night last night. First time I've seen her in a bit. And she helped me get some little bit of that action too. Guys, this is a joint. Shout out Knob for that. And she's just a homie. Did you guys not see it the first time? Guys, she helped me get a joint. Jesus Christ. Get your head out of the gutters, guys. Jesus. She helped me get a joint. Come on now. Lock it up, chat. Lock it up. Oh, dude, yeah. Guys, I just picked the wrong side on this NQ. They got me really what it was, guys. They just got me with this trap here. Getting back above the open. They got me. All right, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I did not mean to imply anything. I am purely platonic with all other female traders in the space, guys. I have no interest in any female traders. I don't think they have interest in me. Everyone asks Tori, Novs, dude. I will not. No, I got friends. Sorry that I have friends. Yeah, man. Jake's initial thoughts were right. I got trapped up on. I got trapped up on this break. I'm not happy about it. Man enough to admit it. Not proud of it. Man enough to admit it. But I also don't think this is... It's so funny. I was having a conversation just with that other trader last night, Knobs. And, naturally, whenever you talk with a trader, trading stuff comes up and you start talking about trading. She tunes into the stream sometimes. So we was talking about just my mentality with losing and stuff. And I was sitting there and I'm like, it's... I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase this. The best thing that you can do almost is accept imperfections, right? And so, hold on, let me lock in for 1 second because we are touching a level here. That would be the trigger to try off the level. I'm trying it. And again, I know my potential fate. This is a $4,000 risk to end the day. Really, if I lose this, not only do I have to be done, I shouldn't have done that. I got trapped on a 2-minute. I think it was still worth it off the level, to be honest. But yeah, guys, I once you accept imperfections, life is a lot easier, is the way that I'll phrase it. It's really all about, like, and I can't say this enough. Did I go on tilt or do something mega stupid? Right? If the answer to that question is no, then it was a good day, right? And I know that sounds silly because, like, we our whole lives have been trained to think, oh, you know, like we're not raised that way. We're raised to do things with the intent of being right and being accurate and not making mistakes and all that. When in reality, for trading at least for me, the only thing that matters is, did I do some completely dumbass shit that I can never take back that day? And as long as I didn't do that, at the end of the day, I am not going to be incredibly harsh and beat myself up. So somebody asked earlier if I journal. I don't necessarily journal anymore just because every single trade I take is on a live stream, right? So it's all recorded. I can go back and watch them all. But also, I'm explaining my thought process. And then whether it works or fails, after the fact, I have to explain and justify whether I won or lost money, right? So in my head, a lot of my journaling comes in the middle of the stream, right? And in the midst of the process. But today, for example, while I might not write it down, believe me, right? I'm aware that the first piece of feedback I'm going to give myself is user operator error, right? Like, that's going to be my first piece of feedback for myself, right? Is that, like, there's really no way around it that, right? I could have, there's no reason I couldn't have caught this short with my pre-market plan, and that's just user operator error. Now, is this something where I need to look back and be like, that was the worst trade ever, I got to beat myself up, I got to blah, 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 blah? No, dude, I took the wrong side of a trade. Oh my God. Oh well. Like, the question you ask is, did you do something catastrophically dumb? No. Okay, then that's a good step mark for me. Did I make a mistake that I would like to not make next time? Yeah, for sure. And you got to identify that and point it out. But I think that's one thing that I just can't emphasize that enough, guys. And her and I kind of talked about that last night, which I thought was crazy timing now in hindsight, right? Where it's just perfection is the enemy of success in trading. It really is. Am I happy that I haven't performed my best today? No. But am I beating myself up? No. It just is. It's a trade, dog. Life's a risk, and I love that bitch. All right, sorry, I'll shut up now. But I really mean it. Life's a risk, and I love that bitch. This is my final trade of the day. It's a rather tight stop and off the level, which is why I'm willing to do it. Just because if the R to R works out, I can erase all of my losses with a 5 contract position, which is not that big of a position. But I can literally erase my losses with it, or I add $4,000, or which would suck, but would be very tolerable. So, yeah, anyways, sorry, that's my rant, guys. All I will add with my one last piece of feedback is, or my one last piece of comments on this is, I hope to be constantly demonstrating the reality of what it's like to do this, because one thing, win, lose, or draw, bruh, you guys will you'll see everything. You will see literally everything I'm doing from A to Z. You'll see it, win, lose, or draw. You get to watch it live, baby. And including just days like today, where evidently I just can't hit shit. And it's not necessarily a strategy thing. It's a user operator error thing, you know? Had a little bit of tendies on that push up, but nothing worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, this looks like it's going to, yeah. Yeah, it's just a long off the level. That's it's a high risk knife catch that R to R is there, but if it doesn't work out, which it doesn't look like it's going to. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, 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 boom. Yeah, man. Another tap of the level. Let's see. I mean, if we can hold that level, this will be an even better looking chart, but I struggle to, I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm expecting a loss. I mean, guys, she's trying her best, man. You got to give credit where it's due. She's trying. All's fair in love and war. Man, I thought that one looked really good. I thought we had a chance there. All right, guys. That's it, man. I'm done. I'm going to go lock this out so that I can't enter nothing else. Lock it out so I can't stab nothing else. If we hold that level there, I'll just have to admit defeat that I got swiped out. That does kind of look like what's happening here. That would be annoying. Yeah, you're thinking about that incorrectly, Mr. Josh Klein. I do think we're here to support each other, and I'm happy to listen to the truth when you're telling me that. But I'll just give you a clarification. It's a fuck yes versus it's a fuck no, and me expecting trades to lose aren't counterintuitive. Like, again, you guys are misinterpreting what it means to have a fuck yes be a fuck no. That does not mean that I am so accurate that the chart is going to be perfect and I won't miss. The chart always has the potential to fail. I always, every single trade I've taken for the past 5 years has felt like it's not a fuck yes, fuck no. And at the same time, I've expected to lose it. I go into every single trade expecting to lose it, right? Even though I believe if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no. So I think you're conflating these two things, which again, I'm not criticizing your feedback of me. I literally wrote here, Jake's number one feedback on user operator error. I'm just saying that it's a fuck yes versus it's a fuck no does not mean that your trades are going to win. Like, that's not the point of that sentence. The point of that is the risk reward worth it? How are things shaping up? How are things looking? Yeah, again, bro, I'm not this is my thought process. So I'm allowed to have this thought process. It's a fuck yes versus it's a fuck no is not tied to a trade working or not. I can't tell you anything different than that, you know? If you don't want to believe that that's how I feel, that's totally up to you, dog. But again, you're conflating two things that I don't associate. Again, you can tell me that I don't, you know what I mean? You can tell me all you want. Be like, Jake, that's not blah, blah, blah. I'm allowed to think like that. You can't, I don't know what you want me to say, bro. It shouldn't need to be clarified. I've been resoundingly clear on that. Oh, I love you guys, man. Polymarket keeps sending me. Polymarket wants me to bet on Egypt. I don't think we can take that. What did you guys say? Colombia's a lock. We got 466 votes. All right. You guys are in on Colombia. That means I'm betting on Switzerland. It's in, my friends. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. You guys chose Colombia. I'm riding with Switzerland. Hopefully you guys get giveaways back. But maybe not. And I'm betting against you guys once again. I want to Polymarket, give me the sponsorship. Polymarket, give me the sponsorship. But I have put $1,000 on everything you guys have said so far. I bet on England because you said Mexico. I won. I bet on Belgium because you said USA. I won. You guys said Colombia. So based on the laws of what's been happening recently, I'm betting on Switzerland. I'm going against you. Man, yeah, I just didn't see this. I thought the YM, I didn't see this. Yeah. It's good to know. It's days like today, guys, are a bit easier. Because you're just wrong. It's fine. That's what's nice. What's more annoying, what would have been more annoying is if we swept and then went back higher. That would have been hard for me to deal with. This is just... Bro, I picked the wrong side. I picked the wrong trade. I got trapped. I wanted the short originally. I got trapped. What am I going to do about it now? Man. Bro's using the Zin can. Oh my God. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the GC here. I mean, if you had asked me 15, 20 minutes ago, this would have looked like a long, with this consolidation. Yeah, if I was trading a personal account, I wouldn't have used 5 NQ contracts on the trade that had the 100-point stop, which was this one. If I was trading my own account, I would have adjusted the contract size to match and the risk and stuff. But this is a little bit of a unique situation with how much drawdown I have and how much, yeah. So yeah, this is a little bit more of a unique situation. In a personal account, I wouldn't have changed the risk up that much. All my risk is usually pretty consistent on the streams. I'm locked out of here, though. Trust me, guys. For those of you out there, like, I wish I took the short. Bro, same. I'm not... what I'm saying is that I didn't, right? I know that I didn't. I know that I didn't take that. There's nothing that I can, like, do about that now. So it makes it easier for me to deal with this loss, seeing that, like, we just went the reverse way of the trade I took. Trust me, though, I definitely wish I just... There comes a point in a lot of these trades where it's effectively do or die. And this failure of the opening print would have probably been... But I was taking it as we were getting back above, bro. And getting back above, we looked great. We looked like we were failing this inside bar is low. Oh, failing that low. Going back to that high. We had lots of room. So I'm not mad at myself for trying. But it's just frustrating that this went the other way. Yeah. How much of your 1.75 mil gold do you have? I'm doing pretty well. Actually, no, that's not true. I don't know. I don't know. I know that last month was a good prop for a month for me, guys, but I spent the large majority of my net profit from was like 28,000. I do not have that 28,000 in my bank account still. So got to be a little more diligent with the savings next time. Yeah, I did. I was looking at that yesterday. I was like, man, I'm up 28,000 in the last month net on props. Where'd that fucking go? Where'd it go, dog? And then I look and I'm like, well, flight to London, fucking 100 giveaway accounts. Fucking next thing you look, you're like, oh shit, I got no money left, dog. Yeah, man, this is, guys, I am going to smoke a joint here in a second because I'm done. It would not be prudent of me to risk any more on the day. Even this, guys, the number here is big, right? Obviously, 21,000. That number was very specifically chosen. On this alpha account, in order to qualify for a payout, I just need 5 winning days of like $150 and to stay above 230,000 equity, right? So yes, this number was big today. Did it do anything negative towards my payout qualifications besides a losing day? No. So it's kind of an important thing to remember, I guess, would be what I'm saying, if that makes sense. That being said, I mean, the biggest piece of feedback I have for myself is just user operator error, right? So Alpha Futures 150K premium account. Man, I got no idea. With NQ below this level, we are opening the door for just lower, right? So, I mean, usually if we clear one level, we've usually got space down to the next. I would be surprised if we worked all the way down here, but yeah. No, so the way that all of these funded accounts work, any company that I would not go long, guys. Someone just said, "Is it time to go long?" To be fair, guys, I've lost like 5 longs, so I think it's time for Jake to do nothing. But no, with any prop firm account nowadays, guys, you are going to be limited on your payouts. I have taken out like 30. I don't know the exact number. 20 grand maybe from this alpha account. Now the way it works is it's I call it my free money account. There's such a large balance. Am I going to be able to withdraw that full balance? No. And I know that, right? But I also spent $330 on this account, right? Like making $100,000 off that 330 is not very realistic, right? But now that the profit is so big and large that for the past month, I've just been trading it, and every week I just get effective. I call it my free money account because it's really, it is. Every week I just get a payout, and sometimes one week it took me, 2 weeks to get that payout on it. But every week I stack some wins, and I have a huge drawdown buffer. I could go $50,000 into drawdown, and it would be okay. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Sorry, my security was calling. Yeah, so no, I can't withdraw all of this, but I never expected to. This has just been like a free money account every week. Dude, I actually think the money from my last one should be popping up at some point here in the future. These alpha accounts just keep paying the bills for me. Every week I just get like $3,000 to $5,000, and I just, whatever bills I got, I just send the money right back out. I have not done anything exciting with these alpha profits, but yeah, it's one methodology to trading funded accounts that have no consistency rule is just size up, trade them aggressively, and then you have a giant buffer. It would take me so much bad trading to lose this account, guys. It would take me a lot. And I would argue that today is probably the worst I'm ever going to trade, right? Like, I don't... What could I have possibly done worse than I did today? You know what I mean? So that feels like a pretty good tameness. Oh man, I love me TPT. I love me TPT. The only negative thing I have to say is that sometimes that live transition takes a long time. I'm waiting for a variety of live accounts right now. But hey, that's hey, if that's the biggest problem I have, then yeah. Hold on, guys. Siren. Popo going crazy, guys. Popo going crazy. All right. I gotta post this on Instagram. She look ugly, bro. She look ugly. All right. Man, I'm not excited to post this. Good afternoon, my friends. Well, I should say bad afternoon. Jake did not trade well today. Yeah, I'm just in London just because I want to get used to the time zone and enjoy the time zone. But the problem is I keep going to bed at fucking 5 a.m. So today my whole objective is to live a normal day. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do anything. I just want to like live as if it's a normal day and try to go to bed early and shit. Yeah. Oh man, I haven't figured out a day for the London to do anything in London yet with a group. I think we just got to go to Hyde Park one day and just like meet up as a group and just smoke a joint in Hyde Park or something simple where we don't have to rent a space. I'm trying to figure out the day, but that's what I think we should do. I think we should just go to Hyde Park. Yeah, man. You have a top firm that gives daily payouts. Tradeify and Take Profit Trader. Very different rules in how you get there. But yeah, those are my two favorite for daily payouts. Oh man, guys. All right, let me post this on Instagram because it's not a fun situation, bro. Oh, lovely, my friends, lovely. Man, guys. All right. I'm going to hang for a couple more minutes. I'm starting to get annoyed with myself. So that's my sign. I appreciate you guys. Hey, thanks for sticking by me today. I know that it wasn't the most fun day, and I know I didn't trade the best, so there's no way around that. But you guys have just been. I'm just grateful for you, and I'm just taking a few minutes before I end the stream because I don't want to go on tilt. And if I end the stream right now, I'm gonna take another trade. So instead, I'm gonna stay on stream. Well, actually, no, I locked myself out. That's nice. So I'm locked out of the alpha. Okay, cool. God, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, guys. The lockout thing is fucking cool. Nonetheless, I appreciate you guys tuning in and having my back, bro. The joints and beers in London, the joints are expensive. Fucking, whew, pricey. But this is a good joint, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with the nugs I got. Shout out Knobs once again. Knobs. Knobs, there you are. Look, oh, there she is. Guys, shout out. Knobs. Gang, 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 gang. It was so much fun last night. Shout out. Oh, man, guys. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Okay? Here's what we're going to do, guys. The math has been simple so far. All right? I'm up 2-0 right now against you guys, all right? I'm up 2-0. So, dude, we need to get even first. Before we start talking about double giveaways and triple giveaway days and all that, we need to get even first. All right? Argentina versus Egypt. Colombia versus what is it? Colombia versus who? Versus Switzerland. I'll give you guys I'll give you Argentina and Colombia. Okay? You guys should for sure win 2-0 today. You guys voted earlier. You voted on Colombia. You voted on Colombia, so I'll give you Colombia. And then I'm going to give you Argentina, okay? You don't even need to vote. I'm giving you Argentina. All right? So assuming Argentina gets the dub today, then it's Colombia versus Switzerland, just one more win, and we'll finally be even. Then we'll be 2-2. Then we can start to talk about double giveaways. All right? I'll give you guys Argentina and Colombia. I'm taking Egypt and Switzerland. All right? If you guys lose both of these, dude, we might have to stop giveaways for like a decade. Like a legit decade. This is the one Messi screws up. Oh, that's funny, man. Is NQ still going? Yeah, man. Well, I'm happy to be done, because then it's just, yeah. Oh, all right, guys. I love you very much. I'm going to head out of here for now. Thank you guys all for staying with me. Trading is a hard job, and today I didn't do a great job, but that's part of life. And again, the biggest thing we just ask is, at the end of the day, did you blow up? Was it nuclear? And it wasn't that today. So that's all that matters. So I love you guys very much. Have a great rest of the day. Make sure to tune into the rest of the streams. And again, appreciate the support, and see you guys soon. All right? All right. Love you very much.